Alright, greetings all, welcome back to Command & Conquer Alert for another mission in the Counterstrike campaign. Now, I'll note that before I start this, the next one we're doing is the Legacy of Tesla. And basically for this mission, it's a really difficult mission, and it's actually the one I was basically confusing with nuclear escalation. Legacy of Tesla basically has you taking control of a bunch of prototype Tesla tanks and basically trying to fight against an allied force who has nuclear capabilities with a MiG. And you have no air support, so to speak. So it's a very difficult mission. Yeah, this is like one of those missions that you really have to sort of like play a few times before you get like the idea of what you need to do and what you can't do. And you know, it's one of those missions that I sort of hate, like for the original Command & Conquer, and this one I hate as well for it. Anyhow, Command Directive 543 Proknov. Authorization Moscow Premier. Directive. The Allies have stolen vital data on the design of a new MiG aircraft. We have learned that the Allies are constructing a MiG of their own with a nuclear payload. We have established a base in the area. Now it is up to you to destroy this prototype aircraft and the base is defending it. You have been given a group of our new Tesla tanks to facilitate your task. They are irreplaceable, so do not waste them. And first things first, I'm going to slow the game speed all the way down to 0 for the moment.
Building.
Ready and waiting.
Here's our Tesla tanks.
At once. Ready and waiting.
And
Agreed.
the thing I note about this mission is that...
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Very well.
you essentially have no construction yard. And this is basically all you have, and the 6 Tesla tanks are up here. Most of these guys come to attack my harvester too, but whatever. Stuff's happening at the beginning here. Nothing too critical though.
Unit
Waiting orders.
ready.
At once. Reporting. Affirmative.
Building.
Alright, so immediately what I want to sort of do is just sort of
Affirmative.
get a few vehicles going up to the west over here. Basically there's 2 allied bases, and I'll note that this is a mission where time is sort of critical. Everything's critical basically about this mission. And you really have to know the ins and outs on how to beat it, if you want to beat it. Generally, what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to build up a bunch of heavy tanks and send them up with these Tesla tanks to go after the allies over here. And then we'll basically go from there. And these soldiers, they're just going to explore, map out the place a little bit, which I also want them to do.
Ready and waiting. Very well. Yes, sir. Very well.
You don't get an airfield or any, like, you know, Soviet sources besides these ones, by the way. You only get allied
Unit
ones once you
ready.
capture a construction yard, which I'll eventually
Training.
do.
Building.
I also want to get an engineer up, so I'll
Reporting.
get him going.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Bit of ore here, which is good. Gonna have to make use of it.
Reporting. At once. Yes, sir. At once.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Agreed. Reporting. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
I know, by the way, there's civilians down here I can attack, but
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Very well.
Building.
alright, so here's
Yes, sir.
basically the base over
Agreed.
here. They've got basically 2 bases, one small base over there, and then
Yes, sir.
one big
Affirmative.
base to the south. They also have like a small, like, MiG, you know, base around a MiG out over there that they captured from us as well.
Yes, sir.
Unit
At
lost.
once. Affirmative.
Send this guy over here
Acknowledged.
now.
Affirmative. Agreed. Agreed.
Want to send these infantry over here
Yes,
as
sir.
well.
Agreed.
Can't, the infantry are more or less going to be campfire, but whatever, it's fine. Campfire is still good. I think we're gonna afford to speed this up just a little bit now. I'm trying to be as perfect as possible,
Unit
so to speak, for
ready.
this mission.
Building.
Build what I need to,
Yes, sir.
get as much as I need to,
Affirmative.
and basically just crush the base to the west as fast as possible.
Unit ready.
Alright, so we're in our truck now.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting.
And essentially what I'm going to do here, we're basically going to use the Tesla tanks to mop up the base defenses up here because they're basically longer range than the
Waiting orders. Affirmative.
allied structures.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
The allies never sent their longbow to come back after my guy, apparently, so...
Comrade, affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Yeah, they basically
Yes,
can
sir.
see they're longer range.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
So let's send them close.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting order. Waiting order. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Our base is under
Oh,
attack.
there we go.
Comrade, acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Let's basically just keep advancing these guys slowly while
Waiting acknowledged.
taking out the base
Yes,
defenses.
sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Comrade, acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Acknowledged.
I need to move a little bit faster. Faster still.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting or affirmative. Yes, sir. Agreed. Yes, acknowledged. Sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting affirmative. Awaiting
Set these guys to basically stand guard.
Acknowledged. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Agreed. No problem. Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Gonna start going after this barracks here.
Awaiting orders. Yes, acknowledged. Waiting order.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Affirmative.
New construction options.
There, I have access to the barracks here.
On hold. Cancel. Training. Primary building.
Basically, I'm going to
selected.
capture the structures here.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Lickety split.
Awaiting acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Engineering.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
New construction options.
So that's mine.
Training.
In one moment, I just have to... It's tense, don't you know? This is a very tense mission. Because basically, there's lots of points of no return in this mission.
Our
That
base
just-
is under attack.
Will annoy you.
Report. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Engineering. Yes, sir.
Do a little bit more.
Affirmative.
New construction options.
Now it's time to basically save this as Counterstrike Tesla 1. I assume I'm going to at least have to, basically save this a few times this mission because there is lots of points to no return.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
All right, hopefully this isn't going to get me killed, but I'm going to go down here toward the water.
Affirmative.
Building.
All right, this has to get built up because he's going after my construction yard.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
On hold. Cancelled.
Also got to heal this stuff up too, is the thing. Actually, you know what? I can probably sell
Reporting.
structures now.
Affirmative.
Sold. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Affirmative. Vehicle reported. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Try building this up.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
You just go here.
Yes, sir. Very well. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Now I'll note basically that there's basically a naval yard right here. One of the fail points for mission is if you touch that too soon. If you touch it too soon, then you're going to get attacked by the MiG. The allied
Waiting
MiG.
order.
And
Acknowledged.
it's going to
Waiting
screw
for
you over.
acknowledged. Reporting at once.
So I'm not going to attack it if,
Very
you know,
well.
at all possible. I mean, it's one of those things I hate about this mission. If you go after this, it's going to basically trigger the guy if you go after you. If you go down toward this base, it'll come after you. There's lots of fail points in this mission. It's really annoying. I wish there wasn't so many fail points.
Building.
But there are.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
There's the AA guns going after the longbow there.
Comrade. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
I'll note, by the way, since I captured that, I have access to the allied vehicles. The APC, I think, might be really beneficial to make use of in this one, so
Primary building selected.
I'll note that off the bat.
Insufficient funds.
But yeah, basically at this point, avoid hitting the naval yard, and you know, basically keep on my toes because it's going to be, you know, really sucky mission.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
And these guys are irreplaceable and suck, so
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
get them going.
Mission saved.
I'm not sure if the MiG will activate on its own at any given point, but it's just something that will come eventually to MiG, and it will
Preparing.
suck.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Where are they going after? Well, hopefully they're going after a SAM site now, so fire the missiles! Let's speed this up a little bit.
Yes, sir. Of course. Yes, sir. At once. Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Should probably start repairing up stuff that's weak. I should probably sell these silos too.
Structure sold. Repairing.
And anything that's not benefiting it, like this stuff. It's pretty and all, but not helping me right now.
Repaired. Construction complete.
Yeah, we'll build this right. Hey, I can build out here. Why not?
The
We'll do
base
that.
is under attack. Unit lost.
I keep forgetting to repair this stuff, which I should. So I basically have access to all the stuff that the allies can build.
Building.
I want to get up a naval yard
Vehicle
eventually, so I can start
requirement.
doing that.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Repairing. Unit repaired. Repairing. Construction complete. Construction options.
Little naval yard out
Unit
there.
Prepared.
Start building some
Building.
destroyers.
Repairing.
Might will still those
Unit
walls there a little
prepared.
bit.
Yes, sir. At once.
Send in the infantry.
At once.
Sit as an artillery.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
At once.
Unit lost. Building. Unit lost.
Awaiting orders. Very well. Very well. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Get rid of the artillery. I probably should have sent all these guys after it, but whatever.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Building.
Alright, we'll get these guys to start going. So note, by the way, I'm building
Yes,
destroyers
sir.
over here.
Affirmative. Vehicle report. Affirmative.
And the main purpose for them will just be like to shoot down a MiG or to bombard stuff.
Ready and waiting. Agreed.
Because there will be some stuff to bombard.
Agreed. Comrade.
Cool, these guys are all healed up.
Affirmative.
Should probably start building up a few
Unit
more
ready.
tanks.
Building. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
It's always good to have some
Building.
spare tanks, so...
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very well.
Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
They're sending out the civs.
Very well.
The civs are coming.
Insufficient funds. Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting very well. At once. Comrade. Affirmative.
Cancel.
Eh,
Reporting. Very well.
Start sending tanks down. Basically, their goal will be to help support
Affirmative.
these infantry down here.
Of course. At once. Affirmative. Affirmative.
There's why. Basically, there's a bunch of these, like, you know,
Agreed. Yep, acknowledged.
troops down here.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
For some reason, there's also
Unit lost.
an attack force down there, too, I guess.
Building.
Coming for me.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Sending to kill the artillery.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Comrade. Acknowledged.
I may want to build some more AA guns over here, I guess, to help with the attacks from these crap.
On hold. Cancel.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Get this V2 rocket launcher in range to hit that medium tank down there, I guess.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Comrade. Acknowledged.
Building.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Training.
That worked out well enough.
Insufficient funds. On hold.
Report
Cancel.
at once. Affirmative.
Send this guy down here to start exploring for me. Map out the air tanks. There's basically a bunch of tanks sitting right out here, so I just want to sort of like, you know, basically see the stuff coming. And it'll help if I can actually see the stuff coming.
Yes, sir.
You know what, let's actually send these guys down
Yes, sir.
in this direction, I think.
Vehicle report. Affirmative.
Boink.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Report once. Reporting. Acknowledged. Awaiting affirmatives.
Well, Easter got squished, but whatever.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting
Let's just get these
affirmatives.
guys that get going down here and knock out their
Yes,
stuff.
sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Send these guys in this direction after this one.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle affirmative.
Construction complete.
Build that there.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Basically want to knock out all the stuff over here
Yes,
so
sir. Acknowledged.
I can see the enemy coming at me.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Waiting order. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
There's also some ore down here, as you can see, but
Acknowledged.
Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Waiting order. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting order. Affirmative.
Anyhow. So this mission is going to get a little bit slow at this point because I'm basically going to be trying to, get money and get stronger, so to speak.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle report. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I'll note when you kill a church, there's a heal button right there for your vehicles and such. I don't usually pick that up until I really need it, but, it's good to know it's right there for now and available.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Send these guys up here. These guys will make a nice sturdy defense for my base, so it's good to leave this amount of stuff here. These guys can, move out if necessary to kill stuff.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
You can get
Affirmative.
gems down here.
Repairing. Unit repaired.
I'll save this as tells it free at this
Mission
point.
saved. Unit ready. Repairing.
I kind of regret selling the silos at this point, but they also were getting money at the point I sold them, so
Unit repaired.
not really.
Repairing.
I'll note, by the way, that really what I have to do at this point is build up a bunch of
Unit
transports.
repaired. Building. Insufficient funds. Repairing. Unit repaired. Repairing.
I don't usually have to worry about these things, I don't think, so we should be fine on those.
Unit ready. Unit
They try and go
repaired.
after silos with these artillery when they, bring them
Yes, sir.
along, so...
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
That's been annoying.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Alright, we'll build a couple artillery. Artillery are actually not that bad if you use them right.
Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Building.
2 artillery, 2v2 rocket launchers, a bunch of tanks. This should be a good, decent force to mop up the allies with, hopefully.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Waiting order.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Oh, that's right. I said I was going to build a bunch of
Primary building selected.
APCs. Didn't I?
Unit ready. Building.
So what I'm thinking about is that I can send like maybe a couple APCs over with engineers in them, capture the airfield that the MiG's on, because that's one way of basically, you know, doing this mission, I think. Possibly. Might be useful to look into.
Waiting order.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Training.
And yeah, this is a mission where you're going to be waiting a long time, I think, for stuff like this. Money gathering.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
There we go, we're good. They're all in one little spot.
Building. Unit ready. Training.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Training.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
You know, because it's going so slow, let's speed up really fast.
Unit ready. Training.
Super fast ore trucks, go!
Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building. Insufficient funds.
Oops. There we go. They're saying more guys.
Yes, sir.
And in case they decide to come up over here on the side, we're going to have my Tesla tanks meet them. Yep, he's going to try it again, so...
Report acknowledged. Report affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Boink, boink, boink.
Comrade. Acknowledged. Vehicle affirmative. Affirmative. Waiting for affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
We're just going to move these guys like so, I think.
Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Building.
I think I'll build a V2 just to toy these guys down here a little bit.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Engineering. Affirmative.
And I'll note that I'm not being really picky where I throw these like engineers. I'm just gonna throw them into like random transports for a moment. Make them useful that way.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Oh, more of those guys are coming. Artillery. So yeah, there's basically a big base down here at like, you know, the south of the map, and they send up like these guys periodically to attack you, more or less, you know, standardly. But the main threat is the MiG, and if you really screw up with the MiG, it'll just screw you over.
Reporting.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Comrade. Acknowledged.
Training.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Report
Unit
affirmative.
ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Training.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Affirmative.
sir. Comrade. Vehicle reporting. Awaiting affirmative.
Get this guy to go after light tank, I guess.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Training.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Comrade? Yes, sir.
Plenty of engineers. I don't know if you can capture the airfield, but if you can, I'm going to be, you know, well prepared to take it.
Our base is under attack.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting.
On hold. Cancel.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Training.
Go after a medium tank a little bit there.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Training.
Yes, sir. Comrade? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Alright, I think that's enough engineers. What I'm actually also going to
Prepare.
build too is some rocket
Training.
soldiers, and they can serve to be my anti-air
Unit
support, so to
ready.
speak, when needed on the
Training.
approach.
Unit repaired. Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting order. Affirmative.
I'm just going to get this guy to get the gems down here because he keeps going after other stuff, and I want the gems for the money.
Unit ready. Training. Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Very well. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting.
Training. Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Training.
Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Alright, full
Waiting
transport.
Yes, sir.
A couple more rocket soldiers, and I'll have, you know, full transports all around. See, I'm building a sizable force to go after the MiG, and I'll note that the basic thing about the MiG that makes it so dangerous is not really its nuclear payload, but the fact that it's really, really tough. The MiG can actually, like, has, like, an insane amount of HP. So, I mean, like, if you're going to go after it, it's going to take forever to go down. And that's the real, like, you know, hitting point of the thing. It just doesn't go down very easily. Be nice if it did, but it just doesn't.
Building. Unit ready.
Start playing one of
Training.
those.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Well. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Alright, at this point, I think we can call it Counterstrike 4.
Mission saved.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
See, I'm really, really saving a lot,
Yes, sir.
but it's worth it
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
to make sure you don't lose or anything.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Really, the thing that I hate about this mission the most is really
Yes,
the fact
sir.
that the MiG will trigger
Affirmative.
when you
Yes,
don't want
sir.
to.
Acknowledged, comrade.
It'd be nice if it didn't, but, you know, it does, so... Okay, so basically that's the problem. There's the MiG right there. And that's what I'm really afraid of.
Mission loaded.
I don't know if I triggered
sir.
it just by getting my guys close or what,
Affirmative.
but we're gonna send this guy down, I
Yes,
guess.
sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
hopefully this guy can draw some fire, so to speak,
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
from the MiG.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
I really should let you see the payload there from it, because it's got an interesting little payload that drops on you.
Comrade, acknowledged.
Basically looks like a paradrome, but it does a nuclear explosion.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Bye-bye.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Fine, interesting that the MiG hasn't come yet, so I guess maybe it's just if I go over there,
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
they get angry at me.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Our base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Hopefully I didn't get any attention from the MiG from saying I'm right there.
Vehicle reporting. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Keep going down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting order. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Awaiting order. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Affirmative. Waiting order. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Now note, by the way, there's a small island right there of helicopter pads on it. That's where the helicopters are initially coming from over here, so...
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Comrade.
Since I know I can send these guys,
Affirmative.
I guess without worry, we'll do so.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Comrade, acknowledged. Vehicle report. Affirmative.
Oops, small amount of guys coming at me again. Guess I shouldn't call them
Reporting.
small, but
Affirmative.
a noble amount of guys are coming at me. Crap.
Affirmative.
I think they're going after your base, which is a bit of a nuisance.
Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Or they're going after my harvesters, which is also a nuisance.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Here's basically a MiG isle that I have to start worry about with all the
Affirmative.
MiGs.
Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Drive these guys over to my other base
Acknowledged.
defenses.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Alright, so yeah, there's a bunch of
Affirmative.
allied
Yes,
ships
sir.
also to worry about.
Acknowledged. Comrade, acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Building. Our base is under attack.
Comrade, affirmative. Acknowledged. Comrade, acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Waiting
Insufficient
for
funds.
knowledge. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Naval unit lost.
And yeah, here's where you have to drop off your guys, so...
Awaiting orders. Vehicle report. Acknowledged.
Lots of fun all around, so to speak.
Affirmative.
Repairing. Unit ready.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Building. Insufficient funds.
1.
On hold. Cancel. Repairing. Building. Unit repaired.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Call this Tesla 5. Yeah, I'm saving lots and lots for this one, because, you know, unlike, say, Top of the World, the other ones, this one, you know, I really don't like that MiG. Once you basically
Mission
have that MiG going
saved.
off, it's, just hell on earth, so to speak.
Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative.
I'll note, by the way, I don't really care if that guy's injured. I'm not really going to care about destroyers that much. Them or mine.
Unit ready. Building.
I really don't like this map and how they sort of set it up either, but whatever.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
And I got their attention, so they're coming for me.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative.
Naval unit lost.
Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting.
I'll note, by the way, I can, you know,
Affirmative.
start attacking these guys from sea, so
Affirmative. Affirmative.
weaken them a little bit.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
I'll note, by I'm going over here because there's also a couple more destroyers to kill, so...
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
I have to get the guys there.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
There we go.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
On hold. Cancel.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
That took a while to go down, but whatever.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, well, at this point, Counterstrike tells us 6. And this is going to
Mission
automatically get the
saved.
MiG thing coming after me, so
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting order.
it's going to be coming
Affirmative.
regardless at this point.
Vehicle reporting. Waiting order. Vehicle reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yeah, there's the
Yes,
MiG.
sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Naval unit lost.
And there's the
Unit
nuke.
Lost.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Waiting affirmative. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Kill the
Yes, sir.
MiG. Kill the MiG. It's like both of them take a beating, they go down.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
I think that's infinite MiG though, because it doesn't have anywhere to land now.
Unit lost.
Objective 1 complete.
Acknowledged.
So that's the experimental MiG out of the way, and as you can see, that's what you have to worry about.
Acknowledged.
If you have that basically raining down you constantly those nukes, it'll basically obliterate you constantly, so... It's not something I personally like. Actually, you know what? Let's actually load this up again.
Mission loaded.
Reporting.
And,
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
let's see if I can do it a little bit better. I actually
Yes,
want to try
sir.
and capture stuff
Affirmative.
here, so...
Comrade. Affirmative.
If I can do that, I will.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Yes, affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Naval unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative. Comrade. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Comrade. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Well, they just nuked themselves again.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Yes.
Well, I guess that, you know, was sort of productive, but I'm still going to
Mission
try and
loaded.
capture this one more time.
Vehicle reporting. Awaiting orders.
Essentially, I'm after trying to capture
Yes,
that,
Vehicle reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged.
that MiG, if possible, so I can, like, showcase that. Because I can, like, you know, nuke stuff with it.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Comrade. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, affirmative. Affirmative.
There's the nuke.
Acknowledged. Comrade. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Comrade. Yes, acknowledged. Yes, affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Engineering affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting.
That was not what I wanted to do.
Unit lost. Mission
That was what I
loaded.
wanted to do, but not in that, you know,
Yes, sir.
sort of way.
Affirmative.
Wonder if I'm going to be any of it, editing of this up,
Reporting.
I guess.
Affirmative. Comrade. Affirmative.
This footage.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Comrade. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Just see me go after this guy right here.
Comrade. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative.
Alright, unload. Let's see if I can do this with this.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Comrade. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
You know, I'm wondering who like the MiG goes after.
Mission loaded.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Whatever.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Mission loaded.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Comrade. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Affirmative.
When you have the MiG
Yes,
there
sir.
on
Affirmative.
the pad, it actually
Affirmative. Waiting acknowledged.
reduces the amount of like HP or increases the HP when the aircraft is landed, and when it's not landed, it makes it more susceptible to damage.
Mission loaded.
So that's what I have to worry about here.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Comrade. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
That'll work, I guess.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna lose some units here, but whatever.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Vehicle reported. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Oh, come on.
Mission loaded.
That sort of worked, but not, precisely how I wanted to.
Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Comrade. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Engineering. Engineering. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Engineering. Yes, sir.
And of course, that's gonna kill the airfield because it's too close.
Mission loaded.
Yes, sir.
You know what?
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Comrade.
Let's try this with a different strategy. Instead of trying to get all these guys to,
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
damage it, I'm gonna actually try having all these guys,
Acknowledged.
invade it with,
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
their
Acknowledged.
techie tools, the engineers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Engineering.
Yes, sir.
Yes, 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 sir. Engineering.
Affirmative. Comrade. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Or not, because
Engineering. Affirmative.
they nuked themselves yet again.
Mission loaded.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Comrade. Affirmative. Yes, affirmative.
More like it's targeting at random.
Vehicle acknowledged. Waiting order. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
The MiG.
Mission loaded.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Engineering. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, engineering. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Awaiting
Yes,
orders.
sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Engineering. Engineering. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
See if I can get this right. I've got all these engineers headed toward the
Yes, sir.
The MiG?
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
see if this works finally.
Yes, affirmative.
Okay, they can't enter the enemy structure, I guess, when the MiG's on it, so they've actually made it so that you can't do that. I finally get to showcase it a little bit.
Mission loaded.
Yes, sir.
Which means it's time to blow this guy up to smithereens.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Comrade. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
I do want to drive a little bit over so that he doesn't nuke his tech center, because that's actually so important to get, so...
Vehicle affirmative. Acknowledged.
Get nuked.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
And he'll just fly off the map, because he can't do anything with his MiG now. Which is fine.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I'm perfectly fine with that.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Waiting orders.
I sent a couple into a tech center here.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Reporting at once.
And there we go. That'll get me a GPS satellite capturing that, by the way, so that's why I did that.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Wasted probably a little bit of time there just trying to get, you know, the aircraft captured, but capturing a tech center is like, you know, a big deal.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
You know, be able to get the map at
Yes,
least,
sir.
so it's still worth it in the
Yes,
end.
sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Send these guys up this
Yes,
way.
sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Comrade. Reporting. Affirmative.
Actually, no, let's actually send these guys
Affirmative.
back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Waiting orders.
We'll let the Rocketeers guard this place.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Vehicle report. Acknowledged.
Need to be two with them.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
This tank.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting. Waiting orders.
If you can't tell, I'm basically eliminating the stuff I don't want to take along with me.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
So a lot of stuff is going to have to get repaired.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And any other stuff I can just leave here and it'll guard.
Reporting.
Not take up any
Affirmative.
space.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Comrade. Acknowledged.
This base down here is apparently not that big a deal, and I kind of agree with it. I've actually read a walkthrough on what to do here for being its mission.
Building. On hold. Cancelled. Building.
I don't want to
Training.
build a bunch of spies to go down.
Unit ready.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
No point to going to a construction yard, I guess, so won't worry about
Unit
that.
ready. Training.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Training.
Yes,
Insufficient funds.
Vehicle report. Acknowledged.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Oh,
Yes, sir. Report. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
I'm running out of money elsewhere, so my guys are now
Affirmative.
going south.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Report. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
And these guys are just going to leave
Yes,
here
sir.
to be sort of a, you know,
Yes, sir.
defensive formation, I
Reporting.
guess.
Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Our base is under
Yes,
attack.
sir. Affirmative. Waiting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Training. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Training.
Not sure if that's enough to capture the naval yard, but I'll certainly damage it quite a bit.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Training.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Reporting.
These guys are just going to go
Vehicle
up here and
report.
ramshackle
Affirmative.
the
Yes, sir.
Allied longbows and such over here.
Acknowledged.
Comrade. Acknowledged.
Vehicle
Affirmative.
reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Repairing. Unit lost.
Whoops.
Yes, sir.
Insufficient funds. Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Comrade. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Oops, there's a turret right there.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, affirmative.
Unit lost.
Waiting orders. Affirmative.
Get away, get away.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Waiting orders. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Have
Yes,
these
sir.
destroyers take out those
Acknowledged.
turrets, because why not?
Reporting. Very well.
I basically want to capture these like helipads if possible, because I can actually make longbows with them.
Unit ready. Building. On hold.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Nice, almost killed it.
Unit repaired.
I was supposed to
Unit
repair it, but
repaired.
whatever.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
You guys go up here.
Awaiting orders.
Comrade. Affirmative.
These guys are just gonna pop out and we'll knock out all the power plants and capture the rest of the stuff.
Acknowledged.
Acknowledged.
Repairing.
Acknowledged. Waiting order.
Affirmative.
Repairing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction options.
Take control of that.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Unit repaired.
So here's their base
Reporting.
of operations.
Very well.
You know, it's a fairly competent, you know, Allied
Construction
base down here,
complete.
but whatever.
Unit repaired.
And, let's see here.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, affirmative. Acknowledged. Very well.
What we're gonna do here is basically capture all this stuff.
Very well. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes,
And I'll use it to build
affirmative.
helicopters to harass the Allies with.
Construction options.
Now note, by the way, that building my own helipad basically still gets me behind, but I can also build a longbow now because of the other helipads, so that's the reason, you know, I'm really capturing this stuff.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
There we go.
Building.
Oh, did I lose my spy? He might have gotten squished there, I guess. But I can tell he has lots of money, the Allied here. Allied commander. Really, I doubt there's much, to worry about. I can probably mop up this guy pretty easily with, anti-air abilities. I mean, he's only got, a couple of anti-aircraft himself. So if I send a bunch of longbow, I can just destroy him.
Building. Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Waiting order.
I can also drop off
Affirmative.
stuff, down here and attack him from the back, so... There's lots of options I have.
Yes, sir.
And you know what? Let's actually get these guys to go down
Acknowledged.
and start harassing them a little bit. I'll start, hitting these, anti-air abilities so he can't, defend himself. Except for rocket soldiers. The only major thing I have to worry about are these, longbow helicopters he's got.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative, comrade.
Actually, you know what? Let's send a...
Acknowledged.
Whoops.
Affirmative.
He's gonna send guys up at me first, I guess, so...
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting order.
I
Acknowledged.
have to deal with that first.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Let him send his few guys at me, and then I'll harass him.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
For some reason he's gonna go around me, I guess, but whatever.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Oh, that got their attention, and they came right back after me.
Complete.
Vehicle acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
And
Waiting orders. Yes, sir.
same thing, we'll leave some of these guys around.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. At once. Acknowledged. At once. Reporting. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Actually, we'll just leave infantry around, and I'll get these guys disrepaired himself. And that this guy everyone's attention. That will bring everyone around to kill me. Or try to kill me. They won't kill me, but,
Yes,
So
sir.
we'll try.
Acknowledged. Waiting order. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Agreed. Awaiting orders. At once. Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Well, it's fun to watch.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Report. Acknowledged.
Alright, this guy's gonna go down here and pick up a few longbows to harass himself with.
Building.
Yes, sir. Report. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
And his entire purpose of
Acknowledged.
existence is just to draw this longbow away. And it looks like he got them both.
Building. Insufficient funds. Unit lost.
Well, I didn't really work too well to my advantage, but whatever.
Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Let's just stop screwing around, get these guys down a little bit.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Acknowledged.
And why not, we'll get these guys to go try and go there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit
Vehicle
ready.
reporting. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
There goes that.
Waiting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Go after that.
Report
Ready.
affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Affirmative. Waiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Report. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
If you can't tell, I don't really care about my units anymore.
Affirmative. Waiting order. Affirmative.
Because they've essentially run their course of, action, so to speak.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle acknowledged. Comrade. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Unit lost.
Very well. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Waiting order. Sir. Acknowledged. Comrade. Comrade. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Basically, I can just mop this guy up
Yes,
just
sir.
by simply sending
Unit
longbow
lost.
helicopters to kill him,
Yes, sir.
Lost.
Affirmative.
which will be fun.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Unit
Acknowledged.
lost. Building.
Reporting. Very well. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
You know what? I should probably hit this
Unit
up
lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
and then send these guys down here.
Acknowledged. Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Of course. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Comrade. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
I want these guys to also take out the other turrets, so I'll try and get them to do that.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Yes, sir.
I'm just in range to hit the stuff over here.
Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Report. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Vehicle acknowledged. Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Fun.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
You know, it is an inventive mission, with some interesting ideas, but The only thing I really hate about this
sir.
mission is just how it's designed. And it looks like these guys don't
Yes,
heal
sir.
very beside boats,
Yes, sir.
so...
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Whatever.
Affirmative.
Charge!
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Charge!
Acknowledged.
I don't care if you're injured. Just charge!
Report. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Waiting order. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Did I have more helicopters than I figured I did?
Yes, sir.
I guess so. I built a few too many, I guess. I used to think that was a good idea, but it's not really.
Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Of course.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Yes,
Unit
sir.
lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Report. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Comrade. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. At once. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Oh well, let's try and finish this up.
Unit lost.
Waiting on course. Yes, acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Of course.
Unit lost.
Comrade. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Comrade. Acknowledged. Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
Only bad thing is I built so many here that the longbows basically now some of them can't get their ammo back unless the highs get off, I guess.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Well, I don't think I ever beat this mission as a kid because of just how annoying it was, but I'm glad to have beaten it now. I'm having lots of fun with lots of this stuff too, like the helicopters. There's one of the few missions where you can actually make use of helicopters if you capture them, so...
Vehicle reported. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Let's kill the rest of the stuff on the map and be done with it. Make them pay.
Mission accomplished.
Long mission, but, you know, long for the wrong reasons. But whatever. Hope you enjoyed the mission. Take care.